Welcome back, everyone. MVP Collectibles back again today with another, well, statue chat for all you fine folks out there. It has been an incredibly long time since I've done one of these. I've just been crazy busy, work, everything. I have a bunch of hot toys on their way and shit like that. I'll get into that at the end of this video. But for right now, settle back. I have about 212 photos for you guys, I believe. So settle back. These are going to be photos that have been out the past. Some are further along than other ones. Some are brand new, released today, the 6th of January. Others were released a couple months ago, I believe. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. First of all, we have the Spider-Man Integrated Deluxe Suit. This thing is going to be $425. Comes with one head sculpt and then a Peter Parker half, which you guys can obviously see right here. It's pretty awesome. So this is everything, of course, he comes with. One pair of several pairs of interchangeable hands, 30 points of articulation, stands 28.5 centimeters tall, 11 pieces of interchange, so 11 different hands. As you guys can see here, look at all that. That's crazy. Pair of open hands, pair of hands for shooting shit. Headphones. He comes with these cool little wing things, many different eye things, that go on his eyes. Different web shooters, a phone, which I think is kind of weird, but whatever. And of course, then the deluxe, deluxe version comes with a cool different base diorama, as well as the half Peter head sculpt. This is going to be 1/4 scale, I do believe. So yeah, pretty cool thing from Hot Toys. Of course, this is from the Spider-Man No Way Home, which just came out this past the month before now, December. Awesome movie. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, which most people have, I would assume, but if you haven't, go check it out because it's phenomenal. Moving on, we have the Venom by Hot Toys, $440. So overall, very. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute my thing so that I can't hear myself because it's getting annoying. 14 inches tall because Venom's pretty tall. This, of course, is from Venom Let There Be Carnage. So here we go. Comes with one pair of his eyes, clearly there. One Venomized Eddie Brock head sculpt. One interchangeable grinning head sculpt, approximately 38 centimeters tall. So he's much taller than Spider-Man. 20 points of articulation, 6 pairs of interchangeable hands, which we'll get into when you see everything. One pair of fists, one pair of attacking hands, one finger pointing left, one rod holding right. Each head sculpt is specifically hand painted. Here's that half Eddie Brock thing you got going. For weapons, he's got one symbiote sickle right hand and 2 symbiote attacking left hands. So this thing, that's what you call a sickle. Right there, he does come with a cool different base. I'm sorry I didn't really get a picture of the base, but it's right there, down there. There's gonna be the hands, the different tongues. Overall, I actually think this guy's pretty sweet. And if I had to, for me, Hot Toys or movies, video games or Hot Toys or video games, comics or statues. That's kind of the way that I see it. So I have a bunch of new Hot Toys coming in for probably in the next month and a half. I got one Hot Toy, the new Harley Quinn Orcam, last month. That was my first Hot Toy in over 520 days sent at that point. So yeah, I've got nothing. I got 2 things in the entire year of 2020. The Thanos Armored Endgame, as well as my Geralt statue, my biggest statue, which you guys can see right behind my shoulder there, Lobo. 1/3 scale by Prime 1. Those are the only things I got, and it was a very lonely year. Moving on, though, we have Carnage. This, of course, goes exactly with the Venom, which you guys just saw. Oh, sorry, my thing just jumped. Carnage, $510 for the DX. Deluxe, $445 for the regular. He comes with a bunch of shit. Different hands, different weapons, and he's massive. He is massive. I think, so, at least for me, I would need to get both of these. Of course, I don't really collect Marvel stuff. I've thought about getting, Captain America. But if I get Captain America, I have to get Thor. And if I get Thor, I have to get Iron Man. And Iron Man's $425. So 3 Hot Toys over $1,000. Easy. Right there, you have probably over $1,000 with shipping. Plus, I would have to get some from toyswonderland.com, which nowadays, I'm not saying this isn't anything bad about them. It's the market, perfectly fine. But it's going to be like probably $300, $400, $500 for each one of those. And it's a rabbit hole. Before you know it, I've spent $2,500, and I don't have space for that many Hot Toys anyways. So, but I've thought about it. I'm not going to do it. But if you guys can see here just how massive he is. So that's him next to the Carnage, or the other Venom, which I just showed you guys. I'm looking for the size. I don't have a height. Oh, sorry, 43 centimeters tall. So whatever, you guys can plug that into your thing. Whatever you get is whatever you get. I think that's gonna be around 16 inches though. He's 14, so I'm guessing he's about 16.5. I'm guessing. Comes with a bunch of symbiote attacking claw hands, swords. Oh. So yeah, here we go. So look at all that shit. I mean, just crazy. So comes with a sweet Eddie Brock thing right there, but it comes with 3 different tongues, 3 different hands, the different swap outs. Awesome. And then the 2 different head sculpts. So if you guys can see here, he's got a smiley one, which is what I would display him as, unless I would do that in museum pose if they're going off against each other. Open mouth. But great different options there. Awesome. I think if I were getting these, or if I was a fan and I collected Marvel shit, these 2 would be awesome. I'm not as close as getting these as, say, Shang-Chi and, oh my god, the name of the dad. Wing Wu. Seriously, I'm so mad at myself right now. I'm actually looking this up. I think it's Wing Wu. Yeah. Or is that Sarah's name that she gives him? Wenwu. It's, yeah. Okay. I thought that was it. But, oh man. Talk about a fucking acting performance. Man, he was so good in that. Oh. Tony Leung is the man. So, guys, here's going to be Carnage. Really badass, really dope. And, of course, the non-deluxe doesn't come with the Eddie Brock shit. Moving on, we have Fennec Shand, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Of course, this is from the very recent, still airing, actually. Just watched the 2nd episode on Tuesday night at 2 a.m. But from the book of Boba Fett, I cheated a little bit. I looked at that. Do not blame me, okay? I'm sorry. I have a problem with names. Get over with it. Get over it. Overall, good. Again, Star Wars, I don't collect it. I'm not getting anything on this list that I'm now showing you guys. The end pictures, I have photos of actually things that I have on order and are coming quickly. But I'm not going to get any of these. Again, just a different angle with her holding the gun on her knee. Good. Oh, God. They're fucking head sculpts. I'm sorry, guys. It's just bananas. Here's a look. Now, see exactly. If I were to get her, I'd have to get that. I'm one of those pale, like it was killing me that I only had let's see if that Superman Hot Toy right there. And then I went to Comic-Con and I'm like, wait, there's a whole booth with just Hot Toys? Oh! And of course I left with General Zod. Now, of course, I don't have Jor-El, but I don't know if I'll get Jor-El. But back to this. I'm one of those kind of collectors, so I would have to get this. And that's just badass. Of course, that's taken right out of the show. That's the post-credit scene, and also maybe it was in the first episode, but mostly the post-credit scene. Of course, this is, like always, I give you guys the picture of what everything comes with. Different hands, different swap outs. I actually wonder if there's a different swap out for that base. Sometimes with Star Wars Hot Toys, they give you like a thing that goes over it so that it looks like they're on a different something. I don't think so, though, because the main point of this is she's on Tatooine, so I don't really know. But good show. It's not great so far. Good show. Really good Hot Toy. Moving on, we're getting into the Eternals, which is another movie that came out this recent year in November 5th, I do believe. Oh, sorry, Fennec. I'm an idiot. $270, guys. She's available for payment plan $60.75. I'm sorry, guys. 28 points of articulation. She stands 28 centimeters tall. She comes with, I believe, 2 guns, something like that. Thena is this one, of course, played by Angelina Jolie. Pretty dope. Really good character likeness or actress, not perfect. But again, it's difficult to get these perfect, but cool. You get several weapons. Again, this is from the Marvel's Eternals. Movie accurate facial expression and makeup. Okay, so it looks like she actually comes with makeup. Or it looks like it's eyeshadow or something. 28 points of articulation, 30 centimeters tall. 1 pair of fists, 1 pair of relaxed hands. Again, she doesn't come with too many hands. Looks like she comes with a total of 8, including the ones that she comes with on her. Weapons: 1 shield, 1 axe, 1 spear, 1 long sword, 1 short sword, and 1 dagger. So a lot of weapons, which is cool. I wouldn't probably have her be displayed most of the time with just that spear, because that's just badass. Or the battle axe. I don't know. Again, I'm not going to get her. But overall, that's a really cool and neat Hot Toy. Moving on from Hot Toys. In case you guys didn't wonder, I'm doing Hot Toys. Then I'm going to do premium formats. Then I'm going to do Prime 1 Studios. So that's going to be the order. I don't have XM Studios here. I just, 1, ran out of time, and 2, 211 photos. So 12, technically. Doctor Strange from Spider-Man No Way Home. Again, I wasn't the biggest fan of his character in that movie. He was kind of, no offense, dumb. Like, spoiler warning if you haven't seen Spider-Man, but No Way Home. But it's like Peter Parker shows up and he just wants to blackmail. He's just willing to blackmail the whole world, or not blackmail, but brainwash the whole world just because his kid wants to have his friends go to college. Yeah, it's not really the smartest move, but whatever. It's okay. Movie's awesome. But here we go. $315. As of right now, there's not a payment plan available that I could see. Again, I'm getting this information from Sideshow. It might be different at Toys Wonderland or Big Bad Toy Store, or wherever else you guys might find your said Hot Toys. But overall, really good. Doctor Strange was actually the first original OG Doctor Strange Hot Toy I actually looked at. It was in my cart along with all of the other. It was mopped in the $1,700 one where I was getting a shit ton of them. But because I think he's really cool. Again, this is coming from that scene where he's basically casting that spell. He doesn't come with much. 30 points of articulation, 31 centimeters tall. I won't go over really what he comes with. You'll see what he comes with here, right here. Bunch of these different spell casting things, several different pairs of hands. I mean, overall, he's really cool, but not necessarily 100% my cup of tea. Moving on, we finally get into the statues, everybody. This has been 15 minutes, and we're just getting to the statues now, so be patient. I will try to keep this under an hour. Storm Premium Format Figure by Sideshow Collectibles. She does not come with an exclusive. She is $600. Payment plans are available for $135 a month, which means that she should be shipping semi-soon, which she is. She has an ES, or edition size, of 3,500. She is 23 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. She is sculpted by Mark Newman, sculpt and designed by Will Horbottle, paint by Kate Sapine. I think that's how you spell it. I'm terrible with names, but please forgive me if I'm butchering their said names. Release window, May through July of 2022. Something that you'll notice, most of Sideshows are going to be fairly soon. A lot of Prime 1s will be end of 2020 or 2022 and into 2023. One, I think these came out before the Prime 1 ones that I currently have in this video did. Two, Sideshow gets their shit out faster than Prime 1 does. It's very rare that that's not the case. But overall, I do really like this statue. Again, I don't collect Marvel. I don't collect Marvel statues. I don't have one. I'm DC. I only have 3 Marvel Hot Toys. But overall, really cool. And I like the base. The way that Sideshow does like some of their paint coloring work looks awesome. And this is just a really cool statue. And the XM statues, man, if you have like a thing like I do behind me, and you can put, I would probably say you can probably put 6 or 7, maybe 8, maybe on one of these levels. Ooh, man, that would look sick. Of course, you're not gonna get Juggernaut with 8, but I mean, I have 5, so I have 6. I have 6. 6 of those guys, and those guys are, I'm 90% sure most of those guys are going to be bigger than those, and I have space down there, so that's the new 52 line, in case you guys didn't see that. I want to apologize for the light. I have one light in my room. It's late at night, and so the lighting for this is fine. For a review, yes, of course, I know. Get better light for the review. I just ordered a light box, so that's what I'm gonna start doing. Hopefully, my Hot Toys shit can fit in there. Statues won't, but I only have one coming. Sadness. Overall, that's really cool. I really do like the head sculpt. Again, no exclusive, and I wonder why Sideshow has really stopped with their exclusives. I think it's really strange. They haven't stopped all of them. There's one in here that I think does have an exclusive, but I think it's just kind of weird. Also, I really like how Sideshow has started to be more elaborate with the way that they're not, I don't know if posing is the right word, but the way the inventive ways of getting them to look like they're floating, to look like they're doing cool shit. Of course, it started with the Rogue, which came out, I think, maybe 2 years ago now, maybe a year. With the pandemic, it's probably 3 years, and I'm thinking it's 2 years. But I think probably 2019, late 2018, 2019 is when she came out. The one where it's in her hand, that's really cool. That's kind of where it started, and they've been doing some really sweet stuff like that. See, because it's in her leg. I have another statue towards the end of this where that's the case as well. But overall, and again with the light, it's like she's coming out of a portal or something. Really cool. Again, I'm getting near the end of these photos with her. You guys will always tell what the last photo is because it's this. So anytime I have this up, the dimensions 23, 12, and 9, it's going to be the end, or the next one will be a new character. Overall, though, one more time, $600, $135 a month. Edition size is 3,500. Height 23, 12, and 9. And there we go. And now we get to Carnage premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. This is great timing because of the movie. And it's a really cool statue. To be honest, I think the Hot Toy is actually better. Now, this is bigger. Yes, this is bigger. But still. And now, yes, a statue is probably going to be better than a Hot Toy. But, like, for a movie piece with the swap outs that Hot Toy comes with, I would actually get the Hot Toy before I would get this. To tell you the truth, I would. But, moving on. Carnage premium format, $630. Also, that price, ouch. Payment plans are available, $113.40 a month. ES edition size to be determined. Height 21 inches, 17 inches wide, 13.3 inches deep. And now this is why I think a lot of people are excited for this piece, is who's sculpting it. This is sculpted by the one and only Daniel Bell, who is right now probably the most popular, I don't know if I would say the most famous, but the most popular sculptor at Sideshow. He's one of the most in the statue community itself. The way he does anatomy and he's just awesome. I don't have a statue by him. I could have, but I don't. But overall, really cool. It's a cool piece. Again, I'm not bashing Daniel Bell at all. This is a cool statue. It's just I would prefer the Hot Toy. Overall, though, pretty sweet. But these prices are getting... I think it's funny how Marvel PFs are 600 to, 700. DCs are normally 585. Some of the time, yes, there's more to Marvel. And sometimes DC's, good example of that. That Joker right there. That Joker right there was $640. So, but generally Marvel is normally pretty expensive. Here's a good look at the face sculpt. Here's a good look at the base. Him next to that Spiderman Pf, which came out a few years ago. And I just realized, guys, my computer's probably gonna die during this, and my charger is in my fucking backpack. Shit. There you go. I will, guys, leave you on this just for a second, and I will be right back. Stay tuned, guys. Peace. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, moving on from the Carnage premium format figure, we have the Captain America premium format figure. I would do the little jingle, his theme, but I can't remember it at the moment. Overall, really cool. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The design on this guy. Matt Mullen, paint Kate Sapine again. Sorry about that. I'm not used to doing the paint and sculptors, so I decided to add it this time. $6.15 for this guy, for this Captain America. $138.38 if you want to do a payment plan per month. Release window May through July of 2022. The release of that Carnage is June to August 2022. This height, 21 inches tall, 11 inches wide, 22 inches deep. Got a pretty good footprint for depth. Sculpt Morton Canal. Paint Casey Love. Release window, like I just mentioned, July or May through July 2022. Edition size, 3,500 pieces. I'm 57% sure that the edition sizes are mandated by Marvel, because that's a lot of pieces. 2, they're going to sell a lot of these characters, but that's a lot. I think Marvel might say, yeah, hey guys, you're going to make a lot of these. And yes, I know 12 Days of Sideshow just happened. What the hell? Yeah. There's one piece on here that was on here. Oh no, there's several actually. But here we go. More Captain America. Again, no swap outs. Nothing. You basically just get this. Again, here's a look at the base and his boots. I do like the dirt. Nice added touch there with the boots. And it looks like the boots are fabric. Again, this is going to become fully sculpted, but they did a nice texture. Here's a good look at the base. Nice Hydra symbol. Here's a look at Captain America with the new spoiler warning, Black Widow, and Taskmaster. Of course, each item sold separately. Here we go. Here we have the final photo. Again, Martin Canal, Casey Love did this one. $6.15 total, no exclusive. Available right now at sideshow.toys.com, or I think that's it. And like I just mentioned, spoiler warning, companion piece. And I'm not a fan of this, but Black Widow, premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. Why am I not a fan? I'm not a big fan of that head sculpt. Everything else is cool, but I'm not the biggest fan of the head sculpt. I also wish or hope that those things, that either electricity out of her thing or bullets, whatever it is, I think it's probably electricity, is removable, but I don't think it is. Overall, though, this piece isn't for me, but it could be right up some people's alleys. So, hey, if you love it, all to you. This one is not my cup of tea, but overall, though, I mean, she's not bad. I'm not going to say she's bad, but I wouldn't say she's amazing either. She's going to be $590. Payment plans, or for $106.20. Stick ES is 20, or sorry, 600. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear my sister in there, in the other room. She's playing Beat Saber. Yeah, she gets competitive. Height 23 inches, width 8, depth 12, sculpt. I literally wrote sculpt in my sculpt section. Wow. Paint, Steve West. Release date, June through August of 2022. Good picture of the base. Again, the cool thing about this piece, though, is like I had previously mentioned, the unique way of getting her into the air, I think is pretty cool. Picture of the bottom. Picture of her in just a standard room with a table. She looks really tall, and 23 inches is a decent size for a PF. I mean, I'm trying to think in here something that is 23 inches. I mean, that one of my favorite PFs. I know you guys can barely see him, but that Green Arrow might be around 23 inches if I remember right. I got a lot of statues. I got so many statues that, well, I don't have a lot compared to some people, but I got like 3 or 4 statues in storage. I think 4 statues in storage at the moment to make room for him. Now we get into another, talking about statues that are currently in my storage. We have the Huntress premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. She's going to be $5.85. Weird. Again, there's not that much to this one though. $105.30 a month. Edition size is to be determined. Height 20 inches. Width 17.25. Depth 8.5. Sculpt by Steve Lord. Paint by Kat Sapine. She's very busy. Release window June through August of 2022. If you guys haven't noticed something weird, the ES on all the Marvels, besides Carnage, are out, whereas most of the DC ones are not, which I think is kind of weird. Overall, though, I do like this one. I'm not going to be getting her. I have a Huntress premium format. They decided to go for a little, I would say, sexier look in this one. More, I don't know if alluring would be the right word, but the cape's cool. Hopefully they don't fuck it up like the last one. But, I mean, if I had to choose between this premium format and the one that I have, I would probably choose this one. It's not going to be worth selling that one and then getting this one. I don't think there's that big of a difference. Again, that and the Huntress I have is one of my least favorite premium formats. She's in definitely my bottom 3, if not my least favorite. Okay, well, my least favorite is one that hasn't been displayed in over 2.5 years. 3 years. That's gonna be my Aquaman Pf. But don't get me wrong, I like this statue. DC, I like DC. But and it's a really good statue. I won't be getting it one. I'm gonna be getting very few PFs. I mean, in order to get a PF, I would get a PF for Martian Manhunter. I would get one in 30 seconds once it goes on sale. But otherwise, or a really cool Aquaman PF. I kind of want to complete my league, my main Justice League, which I have down there to put with them, because they technically didn't finish that. Those are the kind of PFs I would get, but because one of the things, and I'm sorry, I'm going off a little bit, but I got a bunch of female PFs, Batman villains and female PFs. I mean, Wonder Woman, Power Girl, Black Canary, Huntress, Poison Ivy. I have 2 Harley Quinns. I have Starfire. I have Hawkgirl. I have all those premium formats. I have Batgirl, the OG, not the newer one, the one that came out a while ago. I have all of those PFs. Currently, in my room where I live at the moment, of those statues I have here, I have Harley Quinn, I have Wonder Woman, and I have Power Girl. 3 are at my mom's, and 4 of them are in storage. Oh, sorry. And I have Catwoman, and I have Poison Ivy. They're up there. Oh, and I have Zatanna. Okay, fine. I have a fair amount. Fine. Okay. Get off my back. I always forget about those because of where they're located. They're located above. Oh, and that Catwoman, still to this day the best paint job and face portrait Sideshow has done. Period. I don't want to hear it. Okay, of course I can't say that because there's a bunch of Marvel ones that I'm like, that's sweet. That of course I don't have. Again, back to this. Really cool. Don't fuck up the cape like they did the last time. For those that don't know what happened last time, they misdid the dye, and the dye completely went into this white. And it's the exact same cape. It's literally the exact same cape. So I hope. And then, of course, they had to send out replacements to everybody. Fun fact. My replacement actually arrived before my statue. No joke. I ordered it, and then they're like, oh, shit. And then that was, like, right at the time that they realized, and then yeah. Fun fact. But, again, quite attractive. Very sexy looking. Again, if I wanted a really awesome Huntress, I would go for that Prime 1 Huntress. Hush Huntress, which I saw at the 2018 Comic-Con in person. Holy shit. I was so blown away with that paint on her. I was like, oh my god. I almost actually bought her at San Diego Comic. Of course, ordered her. You can't buy her there. It was insane. I love that statue, of course. I don't have the room for that, but. And now we get into a statue that I'm not a big fan of. I would much prefer to have this than this. I think she's okay. Catwoman, new Catwoman premium format figure, $580. This one does have an exclusive, $590 for the exclusive. Payment plans are available. $74.57 a month, which means that she'll come out later than the others. ES of 2,000. I don't know if that's the exclusive or if I believe that that's the regular. I think the exclusive has an ES of 1,000. Height 21 inches. Width. That's not right. There's no way the width for this is 25 inches. Okay, I must have messed that up. Well, you know what, actually? Well, we'll get into it. But not my favorite. I have way up there in the corner the one that came out a few years ago. And hey, there's my San Diego Comic-Con badge right there. A few years ago. And she's one of my favorite. I mean, she's stunning. But, you know, this one's sexier. I mean, personally, I actually don't think she is. I mean, the way that I actually think that one's sexier just because of her face. This one, of course, clearly supposed to be more. But I mean, this is one of those that, like, I won't get, but I wouldn't be surprised if people get her in hand and they love her. You know what I mean? Also, why does it have to be a cat? Like, why? But here we go. Here she is on someone's shelf. Very stylized shelf. Definitely made for promo photos. Here's going to be the exclusive holding the Batman cowl. If I would get her, I would probably actually go for the jewelry. But, you know, it's a decent exclusive. Again, I'm not trying to knock Sideshow here. But can we get some new characters? Like Martian Manhunter? Like Aquaman. You know, they've done Aquaman before. But, you know, Martian Manhunter, Riddler. I know everyone's saying that. Penguin. Instead of coming... And I know licensing, they have to do this, blah, 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 blah. But still. This one was sculpted by Steve Shoemaker. Paint by Chai Izuma, I think. Release window, again, I apologize for butchering that name. August through October 2022, so a little bit later on. So here's going to be the exclusive versus non-exclusive, Sideshow exclusive, non-exclusive. I actually think it's kind of cool that she actually has it kind of wrapped all the way up her arm. It's kind of cool. Here's going to be the height. Again, width 10, or, yeah, depth 7.5. So, not really my favorite statue. I much prefer that Huntress. She's also a little bit too skinny in her face. I think it's a little too narrow, but that's just me. General Grievous, premium format figure, and if I tell you the price, you will not believe me. $900 for this thing. It better come wrapped in like an immense styrofoam, because the one that came out before was horrific for breaking. Plan $135 a month. Yes, to be determined. Height 21 inches. Width 25 inches. Depth 22 inches on this bad boy. Sculpt by Aaron McNaught. And paint by Casey Love. Release July through September of 2022. Overall, awesome. This guy is probably going to sell pretty damn well. He does have a removable cape, which is cool. I would probably display him without the cape, to be honest with you. But overall, he's pretty damn sweet. Again, General Grievous, he should go well. He's kind of a fan favorite in the Star Wars community, so especially in the collector world. So he should do pretty well. Moving on, we get into a statue which I believe is going to sell really well and is awesome. This statue. Now, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about, Sideshow. Nightcrawler premium format figure. And this one comes with an exclusive. $5.95 for the regular. $6.15 for the exclusive. $66.88 for the payment plan. ES to be determined. Height 23 inches with 18, depth 13. Sculpt and paint on this guy. I want to apologize on this one. There was about 5 to 10 people listed under this guy. So instead of doing all of them, I just decided not to include any. But do know this guy's sick. So I did want to apologize. Release October through December, which of course correlates to a lower monthly plan. This guy, guys, is awesome. I love the way that Sideshow does these kinds of colors. The way they do smoke, the way they do water is super damn cool. So this statue, for color, for brightness, I mean, look at just all the colors you have here. You have two or three different blues. You have 2 different shades of pink. You have purple. You have yellow. You have black. You have red. I mean, you have white. It's crazy. Really, really dope statue. Oh, I'm going backwards. And it's awesome, too, how he's kind of floating. Suspended. Like, look at that. Oh, so cool. Here's going to be the exclusive. Comes with swords. Motherfucker comes with swords. Yeah. He's dope. Really damn cool. Again, $5.95. $6.15. I'm a little bit surprised that he's still available because people have wanted a Nightcrawler for a long time. Seriously, if you started collecting this XM line, or not XM, sorry, X-Men line from Sideshow 4 years ago, I think when it first started, damn, you've got a fine collection at this point. I mean, wow. Okay, moving on. We're getting to the nearly the end of the Sideshow shit. This one came out today. This is going to be the Dark Knight Returns premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. This came in these 12 days of Sideshow. This thing, $675, quite expensive piece. $121.50 a month. ES is to be determined. This bad boy is 31 inches tall. So, to put that in perspective, guys, I know the light sucks, but that's going to be the Prime One Studios Dark Knight Origins Deathstroke. He's 30 inches tall. Well, to his head. Big boy behind me is 32 and a half. So this is a tall statue. Now I know it's the Lightning that's actually that high, but still, it's a pretty damn cool piece. Some people are bashing on it. Some people are saying this is amazing. Again, 31 inches tall. Width is 22. Depth is 21.5. Sculpted by the one and the only Daniel Bell. Paint by Bernardo Esquivel, I want to say. June. Now, this is something that I think is crazy. June through August of 2022. So this thing's in production. There is no question. This thing is 100% starting. I would probably say starting production. If not about to start production. I mean, I like the blood. Again, Daniel Bell's really good at anatomy, so this thing's gonna be pretty cool. And again, a cool base. I got a picture of the base here in a second. Really cool photodynamic pose. Really cool sculpted cape. There's a good look at his bloody knees. The blood on his right here. I'm sorry, I'm pointing, and I realize you guys can't see that. Right there in the knees. I am also glad that they didn't go with a fist for here. They could have done, him doing a fist. I'm glad that they didn't do that. Oh, I'm going backwards again on it. Here's a picture of the base. Right there. It's kind of cool. It's the Joker, I would assume, like crawling and like half his face. Pretty cool. I did not get the measurements on a photo on this one, and I'm sorry. But that's going to be it for in terms of statues by Sideshow in terms of overall information. Again, $675 for this guy came out today. All of the things that I have currently shown you as of yesterday when I got all these photos were available at sideshow.com. So head over to that if you want to pick any of these items that I have been talking about up and add them to your collection. Okay. Moving on, we have coming soon. All of these there's going to be 4 statues. All of these were in 12 Days of Sideshow. This is going to be the Thor premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. I have no more information besides the fact that should be coming soon to Sideshow. Looks like a cool base. I don't even know. Looks like a monster of some kind. He has a horn coming out of his head, a hand. He looks to be holding something. I don't know if that's his mouth. I don't know. But overall, really cool piece. I'm sorry. I realize I'm talking way too quickly. This piece looks a lot very much like the classic Thor. They came out with one a few years ago. I think that was sculpted by Daniel Bell, if I'm not mistaken, where he's like in midair with his hammer. That one's cool. I don't know how this one will do. It'll probably do well, but moving on. Finally, after 1 year, they announced the Witcher line of statues, or that they had the license last 12 Days of Sideshow, and now we see them. Someone mentioned to me, or someone mentioned on Facebook, that this is going to be premium format, 1/4 scale. I can't see that, but I'll get into it. This is going to be Geralt Statue from, of course, The Witcher, or from The Witcher Wild Hunt. I'm not the biggest fan, to tell you the truth. I'm not the biggest fan of his head sculpt. And I'm a lesser fan of this. Now again, this is not straight from the video games. This is their own interpretation. But Yennefer does not fly. I don't think she's ever flown. I think it's kind of weird. She's being held up by her cape too, which, I mean, again goes back to the whole unique ways of having them held up. Overall, though, I think the statue's decent. I really was curious on what they would do, because my favorite video game of all time, I've played it for 19 days. Yes, 19 days. You can look that up, how many hours that is, if you wish. I've played Witcher 3 that long. I've beat the game 4 or 5, I think 4.5 times. Or 4 times, then I'm halfway through another one. So I really want these, and I was close. I actually had in my court the 1/4 scale statues by Prime 1. I didn't get them, mostly because I didn't have the space. But we'll see. The best statue of all 3 of these is him, Eldin. I know I can't really say that, and I'm mispronouncing it. He's the king of the Wild Hunt, and that is the coolest statue of the 3 for me. The portal's cool. I think they're going to do that well with the way that they do those kinds of things, the way they do those kinds of colors, sculptures, whatever. But he's dope. He's walking, which is badass. He's got the sword, even more badass. He's dope. Another thing that they could have done is have him drawing his sword. Either one works. This is perfectly fine. I'm a fan of this statue. Now, here's the thing. I don't want these. Personally, I don't want these premium formats. I do not want these. If these things are 1/6 scale, I will buy them. If they're if they're $400, If these are $350, I will buy. I don't think they will be. Look, the level of detail there. I doubt that they will be $350. They'll probably be $450, $500. If they're 1/5 scale. Premium formats, he'll be $600 easily. I mean, but I'm not the biggest fan of that. Good, decent detail. I'm not the biggest fan of the head sculpt. That one's okay. That one's awesome. I don't have any more information besides the fact it just says coming soon. So check back later. Whew. I will not be at an hour, guys. This will go over an hour. I do apologize. Harley Quinn. 1/3 scale statue in partnership from Prime 1 in partnership with Blitzway. Whew. Okay. $1,399. Ouch. Yes, to be determined. Height 27 inches. Width 16. Depth 20. Yes, I plugged those centimeters and I figured it out. For those of you who don't know, I get all this from the Prime 1 Studios website, and they use centimeters, so I go over, boop, 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 and that's what I do. So these are in inches, not in centimeters. Fun fact. Overall, good statue from an awesome movie. I love this movie so much, The Suicide Squad. I liked the one that came out in 2016. At the time, I really liked it. Doesn't age well, just kind of like the theatrical cut of Justice League. But, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Don't kill me. Do not kill me, guys. I know Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry, you guys can see the bottom of a message there. Release window October through December of this year. Margot Robbie is very hard to capture. Hot Toys did a pretty good job. Infinity Studios did an amazing job, but again, that's $4,000, and I'm not spending $4,000 on shit. Literally. There's barely any collectible that I will spend $4,000 on. Here's going to be the bonus port. So, you know, you get this if you order directly from Prime 1 Studios website. Overall, though, I like the look. That was a cool look in the movie. I know there's a couple people online that are like, this is my most anticipated statue ever. Awesome. That's awesome that you feel that way. The more the better. You know, like, great. I think she's good. She's kind of, I think she, hopefully, I don't think she's not a one-off because they already announced Bloodsport, but something that's weird, something that I'm going to go off here in a little bit, then completely change the subject. If Hot Toys does not make Shazam Hot Toys when Shazam 2 comes out, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Again, they won't come out till 2025, but need. It's not a want. They need to do it. How that got in my head was I was thinking this was a one-off, just like the Shazam 1/3 scale statue, and that got me into the Hot Toys. I'm sorry, but they need to fucking do it. It would be amazing. I'm just super excited about my Cyborg. I'm just going to hold on to that. Thank you, Hot Toys. Moving on. Heat Ray Godzilla. 1,006. Oh, sorry. Wrong statue. $699. And but one thing. $1,300 for this. Also, they are going. These things are getting expensive, people. That statue. This statue 3 years ago would have been $899. If not 2 years ago, like maximum $1,000. Now it's getting kind of ridiculous. ES on this bad boy is going to be $1,500. Now this is the weird thing. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not weird. I guess to keep the price down, this is why it's this much. Or this, it's 16 inches tall, 10 inches wide, and 26 inches deep, of course, because of the tail. Release window March through June of 2023. That's why it's that. The depth is that. Overall, though, really cool. I'm a fan. Again, they have that insane diorama for like $5,000 or some shit, which is just that Kong versus him, which is just ridiculous. This is a different version with the light up back. There's another version that doesn't have the light up back. So you guys can get, it's the same amount of money. I double checked that. Overall though, he's cool. Really cool. Okay, next up, Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim. $1,699 for the regular edition. The DX will be $1,849. Both of those edition sizes are going to be announced on Prime One Studios website. Height 26, width 15, depth 18. Arrival March through June 2023. Fun fact, did you guys know that on Sideshow it's TBD, to be determined? On Prime One, it's TBA, to be announced. I wonder if it could mean the exact same thing, just different wordings. They don't know. 2, Prime One Studios knows exactly what it's gonna be, and they haven't announced yet. Same could be said for Sideshow, I guess. I'm this close to ordering Talon 1/3 scale from Prime One, but I need to know it's not gonna be fucking canceled like they canceled my fucking Grail. That's not the Grail That's not a Grail statue. That's the actual character Grail that they canceled. DC character Darkseid's daughter. Look it up. It was a sick statue. Should have been out early last year. This thing's sick though. Again, comes with different swap outs. Here's the regular Gypsy Danger. Comes with a sword, 2 different hands. Again, if I get a statue, I'm 90% of the time will get the most expensive version. Very rarely, actually, all of my statues, if I've had the option, I've gotten the most expensive, biggest version. There's one exception to that rule, and that was a Hot Toy, and the only reason that is because Sideshow's website was stupid. That's going to be the Harley Quinn Hot Toy, the movie one that I got. The page reloaded, and I got the standard edition instead of the regular edition, and it didn't come with a mallet. I'm still kind of mad about it, but that's okay. Here we got the Deluxe Gypsy Danger. This one comes with many different swap outs. So, in this one, you just get the sword, but in the DX, you get a hand, you get the gun. On the other side, you get the gun and the other sword. So you can have 2 swords, 2 guns. Really damn dope. There's going to be the different measurements right there. Did I? Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I added more photos there. But overall, see, here you guys go. The 2 guns. I would totally have 1 gun and 1 sword. Totally. A little bit annoying that they didn't come off the swap out arm so I can be holding the gun out. That would have been super cool, but I completely understand because to get that to go up, that joint with how heavy that is and how small that joint is would probably be pretty tricky. Moving on, the Siri 1/4 scale statue. Yes, you heard that right. 1/4 scale statue by Prime One Studios. The regular edition is going to be $899. Oh. So these are $899. They used to be $699 or $7 or $6 whatever. But you know, perfectly fine. These prices are going up. 1/4 scales are going to be less expensive. The DX, this does come with the DX, is $979. Very random price. ES on both is to be determined. Height 21 inches, but that's the thing. Height is 21 inches tall. It's not, 12 inches wide, 13 inches deep. Arrival April through July of 2023. This, of course, can be the alternate outfit that they came out with later on after the game came out. Really cool. All 3 of them, both Triss, Yennefer, and Siri, all came with alternate outfits. All 3 of them were actually sexier versions. I'm just letting you know, more revealing versions of the original outfits. But overall, the original version of Siri came out after 3 years of delays, 4 years of waiting. To disappointment, her face looked really off. So I hope that this one, for the people who are going to get this, doesn't look like that. But the paint on those eyes is awesome. Picture the base. This is going to now be the Deluxe. The Deluxe comes with a version with her hand and sword pointing downward, which is cool. Here we go, the difference. The Deluxe has also a hand that goes down, so you can have both hands down. Yep, just like that. So there's going to be the Siri 1/4 scale statue from Prime 1 Studios. Really cool. Really cool. Next up, we're getting into the big boys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. These are going to be basically the main events. The main event of this said chat. The Batman. There's 3, yes, you heard that right, 3 different versions of this guy. So you got to give me a couple seconds. Okay. The limited edition is going to be $1,400. The Art edition is going to be $1,299. And the DX Deluxe edition is going to be $1,499. The ES on the limited edition is going to be $500. The edition size on the Art edition is going to be to be determined. Waiting to see how many sell. Just saying. And the DX is going to be $999. Height. 43 inches tall. This motherfucker is going to be badass, and this guy is sick. This DX version of this statue is one of the coolest Batman statues I've seen in a long time. The only one that's better is the one that I'm still mad I'm not buying, and I'll get into that in a little bit. 43 inches tall, 25 inches wide, 24 inches deep. Arrival April through July of 2023. Whew, it was a mouthful. See the difference in the heads, guys? Boom, boom. That head is badass. And then this is the movie one. So it's both. One of the reasons that this is going to be so popular is that it's both. If you get this, you can buy this now. Of course, it won't come out till after the movie. The movie comes out March 4th. But you don't like the movie. Boing. There you go. You know? Just super cool. Fabric cape. There is a non-fabric cape version as well, I do believe. A sculpted cape, I should say. Really cool though. Really cool. Or again, this you can't change. This is from the movie, so it is really a movie statue. But it's both, which is what's so cool about it. Yes, I know, guys. Don't worry. I did not forget. This is going to be the special Art edition. So this is going to be the basic $1,299 one. Okay. This is going to be the limited version, which comes with 3 different head sculpts, which you guys can see right here. But so here we go. The 3 different head sculpts. This is going to be Jim Lee inspired. This is going to be more comic. Well, both of these are comic. That's going to be the movie. So see, Deluxe edition comes with different hands. So the Deluxe edition is going to come with all of it plus different swappable hands. I think it should have come with something else. Yes, Wild one. Sorry, I'm back now. I live in Minnesota. I'm a fan of the Wild. This statue, fucking awesome, and the movie's gonna be fucking sick. You also get this bonus art print when you order for a limited time from Prime 1 Studios. Here we have the the Catwoman based off the design by Lee Bermejo. $1,199. The DX on this piece is going to be $1,399. So $200 more. ES on the regular is going to be announced. ES on the DX is going to be $300. Height 27, width 16, depth 16. Arrival March through June of 2023. Good statue, not great. I'm not, again, not getting it. Pretty, it's pretty good. Again, what is with all these cats? Like, I'm pretty sure that's removable, but still, come on. Overall, though, pretty cool. You know, I mean, it's a pretty decent Catwoman 1/3 scale. I think the Orcam one's better, and everyone's kind of waiting for that Hush Catwoman. So I don't know how well this will sell, but if you really like the Joker by Lipa Mayhew, and that Batman Damned, you might want this. This is going to be everything that the standard edition comes with. All of this fun stuff, no swap outs at all. The DX comes with, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. One, you can take off the bag of loot, which I would do immediately if I would get this piece. Two, she comes with 2 different head sculpts, as well as headstands, which is a great idea. I don't know why more statues don't do that. The Deluxe, again, different head sculpt with the goggles up. This is 100% how I would be displaying it. I think the other one is not as good. This shows you all 3 goggles down, regular, DX, goggles up, and mouth closed. The mouth is a little open in that one. And then the winking and mouth open. This is everything it comes with overall. The 2X base, head bases times 2. It's just such a nice ad. I don't know why more statue companies don't do that. Sideshow did it for a couple of their statues. But now, the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I gotta be careful not to punch Lobo. The Batman vs. Joker Museum, Ultimate Museum Masterline. Can't forget that Ultimate. Concept by Jason Fabak, or Fabak. $1,499 for the regular, $1,599 for the DX. Edition size on the regular is to be announced. The EX on the ES on the Deluxe is 500. Height 33 inches, width 43 inches, and depth 37 inches, ladies and gentlemen. This thing comes out before the others, January through March of 2023. This thing's fucking bananas. Look at that. So dope. This is like the ultimate Chris from the Batman Statue Collector. Brotherhood of the Bat. Shout out to him. He's fantastic. This is like his dream. Besides Batman Sanity. But like, I mean, like, seriously, Batman vs. Joker in one damn piece. It's pretty damn dope. Really cool. Something that I'd mentioned a little bit early on was I really wanted that Batman statue almost as much as I wanted another statue. That statue is going to be the other Jason Fabak Batman, the one where he's standing on the roof with his cape going up. That is like I want that piece so fucking badly, but I don't think he's going to fit in my collection, and he's quite expensive, and I have one decent sized statue on order. We'll get into that in a couple minutes, but him and Talon, I want them so badly, but I just don't have the room. Like, I would have to one, sell my Dark Knight OG Dark Knight Returns Batman. I would have to sell that, most likely that Deathstroke. I'm not going to sell anything else. My 2 favorite statues are currently in this bedroom. They're the Lobo. And I still, to this day, think my best statue that I own. Yeah, that's the Brainiac 1/4 scale by Prime 1 Studios. The best painted thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And I'm not selling either of those. So, do I have the room if I sell those? Yes. Yes, I would. But goddamn, I mean, crazy. But overall, guys, let's get back to this. He's fucking nuts. So dope. Basically 2 statues for the price of 1. Again, this is going to be what the regular comes with. You don't get any swap outs, but you don't really need swap outs. And the swap outs in this statue are not the best. I would pay the extra. What is it? $100? Yep, $100. I would, just because I like to say, hey, I have the most. I mean, I fucking bought that fucking Lobo from Prime 1 just to get that damn gun. Okay, the bonus port. I did that. The shipping was $609. I don't really want to talk about it. Was it worth it? Not when a buddy of mine, not when a fellow collector told me his shipping was $200 from Sideshow, so that was a $400 gun. No. But hey, at least I have the gun, and it's pretty cool. Worth it? No. But here's going to be the DX, or the Deluxe version of this said statue. Swap out head ports. The regular is going to be here on the left. The DX is going to be here on the right. Both the DX head sculpts, in my opinion, are better. It just is. So I would get, if I'd get the statue, I would get the DX, but look at that. Those fucking, it's just insanely big. Here's going to be the final photo of this statue chat, this section of the statue chat. Holy shit. This has gone on a long time, guys. 9 o'clock. Shit. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Really cool. Sick statue. Now, the next couple photos are things that are currently on order that are coming soon. I do have more Hot Toys on order, but these are the ones that are actually shipping soon. This guy, I'm sorry for the different photo, is currently on an airplane coming from toyswonderland.com. So, thank you. Awesome. He was more expensive than they normally would be, but he's sweet. Currently on an airplane. Really cool. I'm so excited for this piece. Hot Toy. Pieces off the statues. I'm currently trying to go all in kind of on that Arkham Hot Toy line. I'll get the one issue I'm gonna have is getting that Arkham Knight because he's $800, and I have a really hard time spending $800 on a Hot Toy. Plus, on Toys Wonderland, he doesn't come with insurance on it. I'm most struggling for the word, but still, he's sweet. And you want to know what's next to him on the plane in the same damn package? This motherfucker. This guy is badass. I'm so excited to having them kind of face off if I decide to go that route. I don't know if I will. But are you guys seeing now why I got that fucking light box? Because he's coming too. I decided to bite the bullet and get both of them at the same time. Look at all those damn swap outs. I have put so many fucking hours into the Arkham trilogy. I'm so excited to be getting these. And speaking of these, you want to know what else is coming soon? Batgirl. I got her as well. Again, I ordered her a while ago. I got her, she's actually because I got Harley Quinn, and a couple months later, I got Batgirl, and I'm like, God damn it. They're going to make me do this, aren't they? They're really going to make me do this? So then I actually had those guys in my court for, I think, a year and a half on Toys Wonderland, and then I'm like, fuck. Okay, we'll do it. I'm so looking forward to those four. I'll probably end up getting that Joker, that Arkham Asylum Joker. I don't think I'll get that Arkham City Batman or Arkham Asylum. I don't know which one it is for sure. I think it's Asylum actually. I don't think I'll get him, but I don't have the room for that many Hot Toys. But we're done with Hot Toys. Now, the only big scale, decent, or not, the only actual main statue that I have on order. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot about her. She's also coming soon. All of these fucking Hot Toys. I had nothing for a year and a half, and now I'm getting all of these in a month. Or 2 months. I don't know how long she'll take. Both her and she should be here. Oh. She should be here first, and then she should also come. Sorry for that photo. Jesus. But yeah, there we go. Now we're getting on to the statue. Only those Tail statue that I currently have on order. Boom shakalaka. She's going to go right here. I have a spot for now. I can move things around and get her someplace else. But dude, I'm so excited for this piece. Now here's the thing. She better come out looking like this. I am nervous. Because if she doesn't, if this face sculpt is off, it's going to be tough for me to keep it. So I'm really hoping that she comes out. I ordered her directly from Prime 1, so one of my issues is if she comes out and they already ship her before, I'm like, shit, you know? Because I ordered her directly from Prime 1, because Sideshow actually never got this version. This is going to be the limited edition Deluxe. So the one without the pants, and the one that comes with all the 2 different shields, the 2 different swords, LEDs. You know, I'm so excited. Again, I am never going to be displaying her with this head sculpt, I don't think. But hey, I got the option. But also, guys, I'm so excited for the statue. I'm so excited. Of course, I keep looking on Prime 1 Studios, and it just says shipping during 2022. Which doesn't give me much confidence, but I'm guessing it'll be somewhere in the middle. Probably May or June, I would guess. Overall, though, I'm so excited. The last several are things that will be coming into my collection. Please comment. Let me know on anything that you guys are going to be getting into your collection, whether it's 1/10th scale, 1/5 scale, 1:1 scale, whatever it is. I did get a couple other things during the pandemic. At some point, I'll be doing a room tour. I do have 3 pieces currently over at my other house. That, of course, being Hawk Girl arrived doing. Oh my god, what am I talking about? I got 3 of the statues during the pandemic. Never mind, I guess I got some shit. I got Hawk Girl. I'll tell you in the order. I got Hawk Girl, Starfire, and the new Holy Quinn Hell on Wheels. I have all 3 of those over at my other house. But I'm now going to be wrapping this up, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that good shit. Skull Vikings. And until my next video, which will probably be a Hot Toys unboxing. Thank you.